Let's talk about teamwork. No matter where you work, you're going to be working with other people. You're going to be working with your manager. If you're a manager, you're going to be working with your people. If you're in a group of people, you're going to be working together to produce something, whether it's sales, a product, a new idea. Business involves working with other people, and that involves teams. Now, there's 4 stages of team development, and I list them here. The first stage is forming. Forming is when a group gets together and they talk about what their roles are going to be. How are they going to meet? Think of your homework groups, right, that you've been maybe working in. You get together. Where are we going to meet? We exchange emails. Who's going to bring what to the meeting? What are we going to do? What are the roles? What are our objectives? That's kind of the process of the forming stage. Next stage is the storming phase. In the storming phase, you might have conflicts. What are you doing? How come you didn't show up? You're late. Why didn't you bring the stuff you needed? I thought you were doing this. I thought I was doing that. There's storming. I've been in organizations that have stormed sometimes for as many as 6 months. I talked about that in the past. It's a difficult time. All groups go through this. Your homework groups, work groups, sports groups. Sports team will get together. How come you're not running the plays? What's going on? Why didn't you pass me the ball? You're not playing the right defense. That's the storming phase. The third phase, as groups stay together, will be the norming phase. You figure it out. There's a way to achieve your objectives. You're able to achieve what you're trying to do and set out to do. You may not be really efficient, but you get the job done. That's the norming phase. If groups stay together long enough, they may get to the performing stage. This is where you're not only effective, but you're efficient. You're really good at stuff. Think of like your homework groups. If I put a homework group together, you go through the stages, who's doing what, you eventually figure it out. But if you stay together long enough, I might do a new assignment, and you'll say, oh, Bob's good at Excel, so he's going to do that. We know we're going to meet Tuesday afternoons, and this is what we got to bring. And I know Susan, she's good at Word, so she's going to put together our material. Emma, she's good at research, so we're going to do that. Or we're all going to bring our own stuff, but we don't even have to talk about it. The assignment is made, and you just go do it. Sports teams are the same way. A basketball team, right? You just know when somebody's going to do an alley-oop, or you just look at somebody and you know that they're going to do a backdoor cut. Football, the receiver will make a cut and run the route, but even before the ball gets thrown. That's performing stage. It really is interesting to be and fun to be part of a performing stage. I've been in that stage in both sports and in business, and it is a rush. To be able to know you can count on other people, to do things without even having to talk, it's amazing. I would get together with my peers at Lucent, and every morning we'd start out the day. What can I do to help you? I'd be walking down the halls, and I'd see somebody from Illinois, and I'd go, what are you doing here? Well, we thought you might need some help, so I came out to help. Nobody asked. You just came and helped. Or I'd be looking around and say, where's Sahu today? Well, he went to Massachusetts. Why'd he go to Massachusetts? Well, we sent him some new software and he went to help them. Nobody asked. You just do it. Those are amazing things to be a part of. Now, these can get messed up again. Right? Suppose somebody new comes into the team. Well, you probably go back to the forming stage. What is the role of this person? You might storm. Think of putting LeBron James on a new basketball team, right? All right, now what are we doing? What are the plays? How do we accommodate LeBron James? You get into storming, but that's not the offense. How come you didn't pass me the ball? You're not playing the right defense. You figure it out, you get to the norming phase, and ultimately, hopefully, to the performing stage. All groups go through these. As a manager, what's important to do is to know that this happens and to help groups get through them as fast as possible. Sometimes forming small projects helps to do that. Get the group to go through something very quickly so that they understand what they're doing. You might need to use organizational development to get people through storming. But recognize that it's a natural thing, whether it's in your homework groups or whether it's at work. Oh, by the way, I picked that picture in this slide because, to me, that epitomizes one of the great team sports.